Iowa and that
Yeah.
defense and that running game going on the road to Columbus, number 3 Ohio State on CBS, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. And you mentioned for Ohio State, okay, first test against a quote unquote conference opponent, and they just completely beat up on Michigan
Right.
State. But this is a different level, certainly defensively. And Caleb Johnson is one of the best running backs in the country and has shown that week in and week out. So this is a real test now for Ohio State now at number 3. And if they can go out there and really showcase what they've been doing against this
Yeah.
level of team, it changes the conversation.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see, how Iowa plays in this game, right? I think we know how Ohio State will play on both sides of the ball. They've
Yeah.
got so many weapons, right? And then defensively, their third year under Jim Knowles, it's a really rock solid defense. Iowa's had a week off, right? So a week of extra prep. And really the challenge for Iowa is a couple things to be in this ball game. Their defense, is playing like we expect. They kind of have stopped giving up those big plays that they did early in the year. That'll be critical in this game. They can't give up easy plays. Now, it's easier said than done against Ohio State and the kind of receivers and running backs that they'll see on the field. But they've got to do that. Ohio State right now is averaging 227 yards a game rushing. Iowa historically has been a great run defense. They've got to really do a great job against Ohio State's run game and try to make the quarterback beat them throwing the football. So they've got to do those things defensively. But the biggest challenge for Iowa to have a chance in this game is their pass game has got to create some explosive plays and some chunk plays. Cade McNamara's got to play, the game of his life for them to have a chance, because you can't. Caleb Johnson's averaging 171 yards a game rushing. He's not going to do that against Ohio State. He's not going to have the same gaping holes to run through that he's seen so far this year. This is a real stout Ohio State defense. So they're going to have a balanced offense and a good blend of run and pass, and try to keep that Ohio State defense off balance a little bit. So Cade McNamara has got to play lights out.